Surprise, and welcome to another episode of Pokémon Legends ZA. Damn it. I like the way Lucario runs. I learned close combat. Fine. Tile. Oh, jeez. And this is why I said I needed to train. Alright, I don't think I'm ready to take on the Alpha Excadrill, so... I need an Aggron and an Excadrill. Oh, nope, not this way, not yet. Especially not with a level 36 meta type. Okay. Oh, hello. No! Okay, god damn it. Ugh. No! Okay. Okay, so I got a pumpkin-boom. Ouch. I think I just need a haunter, maybe? I'm not sure. Anyway, oh. Alright. You can evolve, though. I'm not sure if I do have the one I need, though. No, I don't. Well, it's not here. But I can get one of these. Where's the Stone Emporium? This way. Okay. I don't have my Charizard with me. I do have my Electros, though. There we go. Ooh, that was a good trap. Medicham was so incredible, it blew all the inspiration I had straight out of my head. The only things I can think of right now are Pokeballs for Pokemon and the cyberspace boxes where you store them. I'm ready to deliver a whole new experience. Okay. Thank you so much for all your help. From now on, I'll do my best to make it evolve my own Pokemon for inspiration. Try out all the different color contacts you have. If you find a set you like, why not take a selfie? You need an item to evolve, and you also need an item to evolve, but you need a stone. Oh! We'll do electric, because you're like one away from evolving. Okay. Hello. So we've all survived another round of calming rogue Pokemon, I take it? But where's Urbane? He didn't come back with you? He's out helping people. Really? Now? So he's got time to help everyone else, but not the friends who have to clean up his mess? Hello. Hello. I figured you might have all arrived back at the hotel after this long. I suppose I can drop the act. Look, we are always watching you. You're smart enough to know what that means, right? So how about it? Ready for your first job? We got a small bunch of troublemakers holed up in one of the old buildings in the Blue District. I need you to teach them a lesson. If the Rust Syndicate takes direct action, it could draw a bit too much attention. That's why I'd like Team MZ to handle this for us. Just think of it as doing the city a service. Anyway, don't let me keep you. Good luck. So the Rust Syndicate is putting us to work after all. It seems so. Guess we got no choice but to get started. So we need to teach a lesson to some troublemakers in the Blue District? I don't like the sound of that. I might suggest really dealing with any troublemakers to Anna. Naveen and I can think of other ways to get some cash flowing in to fix all this. Maybe Emma could use some part-time help? If only I had more sewing commissions. Hello. Are you Anna? The one Mr. Corbo was talking about? Yeah, that's me. What was the boss think sending a kid? Oh, well, whatever. Been waiting for you. See, I just started renting out this building. But a bunch of troublemakers moved in while it was empty and they haven't left. It's a real pain. Head on in if you're ready to take on those troublemakers. Look over there. Gengar, Ghastly. See that crowd of wild Pokémon? They're the troublemakers. Well, I'll let you handle this. I'll be over there in the corner until you're done. Oh my god. Go on then, take care of the rowdy. What? They're all gone. Are you glitched or something? Is it done? Did you get rid of those pesky Pokemon? Thank you so much. Now I can finally get started on moving my office here. Pretty impressive. The person you sent did the trick, Corbo. Thank you very much. Of course you did. It's the Rust Syndicate's job to look after any citizen who needs help. I was just stopping by to make sure you handled the job properly. I take it you're not very busy? You must know there are a lot of wild Pokémon coming to Lumios these days, right? Cruzarco's Holotech does a pretty good job of keeping them in set areas and out of trouble, but some make their way into the city and cause problems for people and other Pokémon. This trend has forced some Pokémon out of their usual habitats and into our living spaces. It's tough not having a place where you belong. It was the same back for me when I was a kid. You went through something like that too? The famous fearless Corbo? But wait, that makes it sound like we're the bad guys chasing those Gengar from their home. Looks like you didn't take care of every last troublemaker, did you? Now that's sloppy work. So what are you gonna do with that Pokemon? I'll look after it and see how things go. I feel bad chasing it out of its home. I think we can live together, at least for now. Well then, I've got your next job lined up already. I need you to help out one of my people. She'll be on the riverbank near the electrical substation. I need you to take care of some undesirable elements down there. I don't like you. Hello. Police officers and Lumios have Pokémon to help out with investigations, you know. Me, I've been wanting to partner up with a Pokémon called Shuppet. I've heard it likes the negative emotions that people feel, jealousy, vindictiveness, and so on. So I was thinking with Shuppet's help, I could zero in on people with strong negative feelings. That'd make it easier to track down criminals. We could even prevent crimes before they happen. Here's where I need your assistance. If you have a Shuppet, would you be willing to give it to me? Sure. That just means when I see a banana, I catch the banana. Where did I put it? Nice to meet you, Shuppet. The piece of Lumios depends on you. Let's see what you can do. That being said, I don't expect you to start reeling in criminals right out the bat, of course. What's this? Has it picked up on some negative feelings already? Let's follow it. Where am I going? Okay. What's going on? This is where I live. Oh, are you already done for the day, dear? No, I'm still on the job. You haven't seen anything suspicious around here, have you? I can't say that I have. Well, I guess you're still busy with work. Good luck with the investigation. Shuppet, why are you reacting to her? Oh, what a noisy little Shuppet. Must be reacting to these ugly feelings I've been keeping inside. I didn't want you to know. What do you mean? Could it be? It seems I've been too absorbed in my work. My wife's been so supportive, but she's felt some resentment at me for being absent all the time. Those suppressed feelings almost turned into a full-blown grudge. And that's what led Shuppet right here. We've been living together for so long. I just assumed we knew what the other was thinking. Never assumed that. But I was so preoccupied with my job that I didn't even notice she was unhappy. One fine husband I am. I think I'm going to need your help a lot more going forward, Shuppet. I'll try my best to be a better partner so my wife doesn't feel the need to just suppress her emotions. So let me know if I ever need to try harder, okay? Sylvia. Okay. Hello. Looks like my Sylvie's picking up on some strong emotions nearby. Sylvie can use their feelers to send out an aura that people find very soothing, you know. Certainly comes in handy for putting an end to bickering and fighting. I myself am also highly attuned to energy. The air is positively pulsing with anger. Some frightful quarrels must be going on nearby. Do you think you could help us do something about it? Come, dear, let's use Sylvie's powers to soothe all the anger and put an end to the quarreling. That only works for so long. Is that all you've got? Give me more. No, that's a shock. What's the big deal? I know the whole thing by heart. It's just the punchline that needs work. Yeah, but it's the most important line. You can't expect a Denny to carry you across the finish. What a tragic quarrel. Alright, Sylvie, go ahead and shower these two with love. Now that's a shock. Yes, your timing and delivery were perfect. Say it just like that on the big stage. Thanks, man. This year I'm taking the title of Canary Comedy Whiz for sure. That's the spirit. Just have Dedenne work on its electricity gags and you've got this in the bag. Oh, it seems they were just rehearsing some sort of stand-up comedy routine. Let's move on then, shall we? I sense conflict elsewhere that we should help resolve. Ow. You need to choose. I can't. They're both important. Okay. I'm sorry, but it's time we decided what's more important to you. They're both important. There's no way I can choose between them. What a tragic quarrel. Alright, Sylvie, go ahead and shower these two with love. You were the one who caught Noibat, so you need to spend more time with it. I shouldn't be the one looking after the poor dear all the time. Honey, I know I love you and Noibat more than anything, but I can't take Noibat with me to work. Well, how about you ask your boss if you can work from home some days? That's a great idea. It'd be lovely to spend more time with Noibat and you on work days. I'll ask about it tomorrow. Goodness, those two were simply discussing how best to look after our beloved Pokémon. Let's move on then, shall we? I sense conflict elsewhere that we should help resolve. Okay, I'm telling you it's your scalp. Nuh-uh, it's your binacle. Okay. You don't know what you're talking about. No, you don't know what you're talking about. What a tragic quarrel. Alright, Sylvie, go ahead and shower these two with love. Your scalp is way stronger, for sure. Nuh-uh, your binacle is just as awesome. I mean, my scalp and your binacle end up in a draw every time they battle. Fine, I guess both our Pokemon are strong. You happy now? Well, I never. They weren't arguing. They were giving each other compliments. They were kind of arguing. They were arguing about their compliments. But it's honestly really best to let people solve it themselves. Otherwise... So go on, leave me behind already. That's not what you promised. It's a competitive world out there. You can't hold yourself back forever. Fulfill your potential. But what about your promise? Don't tell me you have no intention of keeping it. What a tragic quarrel. Alright, Sylvie, go ahead and shower these two with love. You're the talented one here. You should press on with Mabel's research task without me. No way, Dad. You promised we'd work together to reach the top research level at the same time. I know what I promised, but you're strong enough to visit any of the wild zones while my Pokemon aren't quite there yet. Until I train them further, I'll just slow you down. Oh, Dad. My Pokemon are more trained, sure, but I still want us to do this research together. Then we'll compete to see who gets to be the next director of the Pokemon Research Lab. Well, I'll be. They were just getting worked up over how much they want to support each other. Let's move on, shall we? I sense conflict elsewhere that we should help resolve. What are you looking at? No, you got it wrong. What are you looking at? Nope, wrong. What a tragic quarrel. Alright, Sylvie, go ahead and shower these two with love. What are you looking at? Oh, much better. I felt the menace in that one. Remember, you gotta make people respect you if you're gonna be part of the Rust Syndicate. Thanks for the advice, Teach. I won't let you down, I promise. You sure won't. Let's keep drilling till you get it. The boss and everyone are counting on us. Heavens! I was so sure they were fighting, but I suppose it was just training of some sort. There weren't actually any conflicts to resolve. No, there weren't. Well, I never. Not a single person was arguing. Sylvie seemed so frustrated about not being able to use her aura. Well, honestly, you could have done more to help everyone, Sylvie. People can always use more soothing. You should have pushed a little harder with your powers. Whoa. Calm down. Goodness, what came over me? I shouldn't have taken my frustration out on Sylvie like that. I'm truly sorry. Can you ever forgive me, Sylvie? Thank you for everything. I'm sure by now you started to wish you could spend every day with a Sylveon. If so, then teach a fairy type move to an Eevee. Then, after you shout it with love and care, you might be blessed with a soothing Sylveon of your very own. Right then, Sylvie, let's keep spreading love and joy to all corners of Lumio, shall we? I wonder if, I think maybe, okay, hello. You're Anna, right? Yeah. Great, follow me. I need you to destroy all the mega crystals here in the sewers. There's a lot of them. Be ready to break a sweat. You can keep any mega shards that you find when you destroy the mega crystals. Good luck. Oh, hello. Damn it. Good work in there. Letting those mega crystals grow really willy-nilly could make the sewer real crowded for Pokemon. So we in the Rust Syndicate try to clean them up, on the boss's orders, obviously. What are mega crystals anyway? I've heard they're chunks of mega power. But that just begs the question of what in the world mega power is, right? In any case, the mega crystals are gone, so let's go. Thanks for taking care of that pesky mess down there. So, is it true you're going around calming rogue Mega Evolved Pokemon? I can't say. Please, there's no point hiding it. As I already told you, we're always watching. No, I really can't say because it's top secret. One more question. I know a guy showed up after you calmed one of those rogue Pokemon recently. Who was he? I don't know him very well. You don't know him, eh? Well, that gentleman's name is Lysandra. He is, or was, a very wealthy and generous businessman. He helped me out when I was a kid, provided me with support since I had no family to rely on. I don't know why he did what he did 5 years ago or what he's been up to since. But if he's alive, that means I can repay him for everything he's done for me. Oh, but look at me talking to myself. You better not breathe a word of this to anyone, understand? Otherwise, that interest, it might become a lot more of an issue for you. Anyway, I have another job for you. We've got a little problem with some outsiders causing trouble on our turfs. It might get nasty, but you should be able to handle it for me, right? You'll know what's up if you head to the battle court near the Central Plaza. Go take care of it. You heard the boss's orders. You'd better listen to him. Where is this? Are you up there? Still blue. Over there. Hello. Nice view up here, isn't it? I've traveled through many regions, and I can tell you, Lumios' skyline is special. Really brings home how tall some of the buildings are, you know? Hey, what do you say you have an interesting Pokémon battle with me? One where we both only use flying type. You can have as many Pokémon on your team as you like as long as they all share the flying type. How about it? Sky battle. Let me know once you're ready to have a battle using flying types only. Okay. Yeah, I don't have very many flying types. I do have flying types, but what I mean is I don't have very many trained up. Well, I have an Aerodactyl. You're gonna mega evolve it, aren't you? Nope. Look at those flying type skills. You're practically a sky trainer yourself. You know, sky battles were something of a fad here in Kalos a while back. People would battle using only Pokemon that could fly or float. I bet you could become the best at sky battles if you wanted. Well, you might even reignite people's passion for sky battles. Okay. Once I train and evolve the Pokemon I do plan on training these guys up. So alright, okay, over there. Oh, good lord. Now for your Roselia, I'd strongly suggest having it learn the special move Giga Drain. It's true that its current move Poison Sting has an appealing additional effect, however you should note that it's a physical move. I would also suggest Calcium for Roselia, but I realize your pocket money might be limited. Are you here for some battle advice as well? Can you talk to these fancy pants for us? They're from the Society of Battle Connoisseurs. We were just having battles on our own when they came up and started lecturing us. I bet they're just trying to show off to us because nobody their own age will put up with them. You think you can take us on? You do look somewhat capable. If nothing else, it should provide a nice warm-up for our next gathering. Very well, if you feel ready to face the two of us, then come speak to me. You seem quite confident in your skills, but do you really think you can beat both of us? Yup. We participate in very advanced battles at the Society of Battle Connoisseurs. Let me show you a glimpse of our skill. You haven't even evolved your goodbye and you're calling it skill? I remain classy even when conquered, or I must remain classy even when conquered. It took me 2 hits to defeat both of your Pokemon. Honestly, this location is just too drab for my Pokemon to show their full potential. I will make sure the name of the Society of Battle Connoisseurs remains untarnished. Prepare yourself, for I am far stronger than him. My love for Pokemon battle knows no bounds. So you're going to be able to survive a hit then? What do you know? She did survive a hit. But it's just because I don't have a poison type. I must appear luminous even in loss. Impossible. We're both members of Jacint's illustrious Society of Battle Connoisseurs. You shouldn't be able to defeat the two of us. This will leave a stain on the reputation of our esteemed society and tarnish our brand. I think we need to call for reinforcements to sort this out. Hello there, you two. I heard word you two have been acting like you own this place. Too bad you had to go and lose to a kid. People are on edge as it is these days, what with all the wild Pokémon showing up in town. Hardly seems like a good time to be going around troubling our society's children, now does it? You're Corbeau of the Rust Syndicate, aren't you? The one who fancies himself some kind of outlaw hero for the masses. So you sent this boar here to humiliate us. Well, we'll have our revenge someday. You all should head home for today, too, kiddos. Watch out for any strangers. Whew, I'm glad you got us out of that. Thank you. I don't think of myself as a hero, you know. Someone has to take action. That's all. Anyway, you really are strong, aren't you? And yet you don't boast or show off. Why, nobody even knows you're the one calming rogue Pokémon. You're an interesting one. Please, I must ask you to desist. This is ridiculous. What's happening now? You're coming with me to find out. As I have said many times already, there is absolutely no cause for you to be concerned. You say that, but who knows what you're doing behind the scenes? The number of wild zones keep increasing. Isn't that the true goal of your redevelopment plan? Anna and Corbeau, sir. Now here's an unexpected pairing. The CEO of Quasartico and Urbane together, huh? Care to explain all the ruckus? You've heard that the rumors that Quasartico is behind all the wild Pokémon coming to the city, right? We want to hear the truth from the CEO. But those rumors are ridiculous. I came here because I heard these people might try to start something with Quasartico. And good thing I did. This crowd won't listen to reason. And who are you two? We're trying to keep our city safe. If you're going to get in our way, then you'll have to face my Pokémon. Keep our city safe? Don't make me laugh. Urbane, get the president away from this mess. Got it. This way, ma'am. Well, isn't this an interesting turn of events? Though I'm not sure how I ended up protecting a scoundrel who won't even repay a debt. You're kinder than you act. Give me a break. Nice people don't end up in my line of work. Still, I can't just abandon folks who are in trouble. That's below even me. Come on now, I'll lend a hand. That makes 2 against 1. I never said I'd play nice. Oh, give me a break. Oops, sorry. Ooh, an Onyx. Nice counter to my Charizard. And a Glalie. Yikes, I've got no comeback to a sound beating like that. Where did you two come from? You're so strong. But we'll uncover the evil deeds of Quasartico someday. You haven't seen the last of us. That's what every defeated villain says. I guess originality wasn't their strong suit. My Scolipede is pretty strong though, eh? Thanks for the assist, Anna. Glad you came when you did. I was at a loss for how to handle a crowd that big. And thank you too, Corbeau, sir. Don't worry about it. Couldn't have you getting injured. Otherwise, we'd have to wait even longer to get our money. Not that we'd mind you racking up more interest. Besides, the Rust Syndicate deals in favors, not violence. So, you there, Quizarticle President Lady. What that rabble was going on about? How the wild Pokemon are coming here because of Quizarticle. Any truth to that? First, allow me to offer my thanks for your help. And what is true is that we at Quizarticle Inc. aim to make Lumio City into a place where people and Pokemon will coexist in harmony. However, we also know it is unreasonable to simply dream we can live alongside wild Pokemon with no protections needed. Our Hallotech encloses the wild Pokemon to keep Lumio's people safe, though I also hope to someday remove all such walls between us. Yeah, I really hope all that's true. It would be a shame for something to happen to the city. I do love this place in spite of everything I've been through here. Well, thanks for putting in a bit of overtime, kid. I'll be in touch. You are one of the other Pokemon trainers that Vinny reports to me about, I believe. And you stay with AZ at his hotel? I hope you'll continue to help us with keeping Lumio safe. I'll stick with President Jet and make sure she gets back okay. I'd asked Vinny to handle it, but apparently he's off dealing with some other urgent thing. You should head back to the hotel. Litta's probably worried about you, though I guess I'm the one that's given her more reason to worry. Yeah, you have. Okay. You're back, Anna. Do you think that was our last job for the Rust Syndicate? Hard to say. Either way, it sounds like the work they're giving you is just doing good deeds around Lumios. You were breaking mega crystals to help Pokemon and giving aid to people in need, right? Well, yeah, when you boil it down that way, it sounds like plain old volunteer work. But you wouldn't think it's also innocent if you'd seen Carbo when he gets angry. He's terrifying. Well, what's that got to do with anything? Hey, good work today. There's something I'd like to discuss. Stop by our office. Alone, please. I'll be waiting. Was that the Rust Syndicate calling you in? Yep. I knew it. I don't know what kind of bad luck gets you caught up in so much stuff, Anna. I'm sorry I can't do more than cross my fingers and hope you get back safely. Well, looks like we'll be meeting Corbeau at the Rust Syndicate headquarters, but before I do that, I do want to train, so probably the next episode is going to be getting our getting the Challengers ticket, so. But I think that's where I'm going to leave it. So leave a like, comment down below, and subscribe if you have not already, because there will be more coming your way. I just don't know when. But I'll see you guys next time. Bye!